on a million now. Have to go around the world, make shillings now. If my head in the clouds, fall down on a million now. Have to go around, I ain't sitting down till I got it figured out. Focus on.
Well, hello and welcome back to My and My. This is your host, Tashana, and today, honey, we are going to be talking about us as women and realizing that sometimes we need to be okay with people not agreeing with our points of view. Okay, so let's get right into this video. Now, honey, I think mostly I wanted to come say that as black women, it's hard for us to get along with each other. I think mostly because, you know, we've been pit against each other our whole lives. You know what I'm saying? You know, if her hair is longer, it's better. If her skin is lighter, it's better. Or if she's dark skinned, she's ghetto. Or it's a lot of stereotypes in between those things, right? And so we don't even like to give each other chances, to the point where we're more critical of each other than we are of anyone else. And I think we need to start realizing that and working on it and being okay that, look, I can disagree with what you have to say, but I do not have to bully you. I do not have to shut up your position in order for you to be able to understand mine. Now, there are going to be a lot of things that I say that you probably won't agree with. There are going to be a lot of things that I feel a certain way about, and if you bring it to me with respect, I'm going to receive it with respect. But if you talk to me like I am your child, if you talk to me like I'm a dusty butt out here in these streets, you're going to get that energy in return. I cannot be respectful to disrespect. That it just is what it is. At the end of the day, people forget as reactors and commentators that, yes, you may want the views and you may want to get the shock value out of what you're saying. But at the end of the day, are you mentally, physically, and spiritually okay with putting these things out in the atmosphere about someone else? Now, granted, I do reaction videos. I do commentary. But in my commentary, I like to find a lesson from it all, something of a tale of what you shouldn't do. Now, you cannot agree, you can agree, that's all up to you. But at the end of the day, keep it respectful with me. Because that's all I'm doing. Save that for the ones that's disrespectful. You don't know me. You don't know me personally. Now, I've realized that exploiting your children or your family or your situation for views and money is not my cup of tea. I've watched channels put their children out there in ways you can never take back, in ways that you should be ashamed of. There are so many families here on this platform that are exploiting their children. And I find that to be the most disgraceful thing. So in turn, I say, you know what? No, that is not my decision to make. I cannot put her on the internet and not let her have her moment in growing, because my parent would have never. Now, do I have any malice in my heart for you? No, get your coin. Okay, do I wish any bad on you? Absolutely not. That ain't my MO. Because when you go after people like that, or when you keep that type of energy, that shit falls on you. And I have zero of the time for zero of the things. See, you seem to forget that I'm not only book educated, but I'm worldly. So I refuse to come down to your level. Now, you may look at that as, oh, she thinks she better. No, I'm not better. I'm just different. We don't have to agree. You don't have to like my points. Just like I don't have to like your opinion or your view or your comment. Okay? This is why I reserve the right to either keep or delete. That's why the buttons are there. Okay? Now, I don't know what your big deal is or your issue is, but take that up with you. Okay, because whatever issues and personal feelings you have towards me is very one-sided because I don't care.
Well, I guess the recession I got to you too, huh?
Whoever this may apply to, you understand? I will not be quieted by anyone. Nobody. Been this way all my life. Okay? So when we get to the point as grown women where we can actually sit down and have conversations and be okay with not liking the other one's point of view, we'll be much better off. Okay? We should be more focused in raising our girls into better women. We should be more focused on being better wives. We should be more focused on being better women, period. So before you cough your bullshit over here, okay, you look inside yourself and realize that if I'm going to comment on what this woman is saying, I'm going to actually have a good argument, a good rebuttal. Because I'm not going to argue with you if we're not on the same wavelength, period. Not that. You could take that how you like. I'm not in charge of your feelings, nor am I in charge of your healing. So I don't care. Period. And there's so many things that I've gotten through that what you do is literally minute. Okay? That's why you don't walk in my shoes and I don't walk in yours. If you publicly release a video and in turn become a snake in the grass and you're talking about people in a manner in which that is not constructive, months, years, you're talking and talking and talking. What did you expect? I knew you were going to strike back at me because for some reason, my words, they hit a little bit different, I guess. But it's whatever. It's whatever, whenever, however for me. Bothered by who? Who? Oh, honey. I'll never be bothered. That is the furthest thing from my personality, honey. What you see and what you hear is what you get. Call that what you want. Oh, my voice deep, that's what it is? Huh? Got a little bass, huh? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. All right? Where do we go from here? What do we do now? You have to be able to be okay with you. You can't let nobody knock you off your square by any means, honey, because regardless of what, kept the same page, doing the same things, and ain't nobody gonna stop that till I'm ready. I'll switch up the topic when I'm ready. I'll move on when I'm ready and not a minute before then. And you should keep that same energy in anything you do, mama. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you who are bullied. I'm talking to you, the one that has the mouth on you and you got shit to say, but you feel like people's little feelings gonna get hurt. No. Say what's on your mind because everyone else does. Don't let nobody shut you up and tell you what you should be saying and what you shouldn't be saying. Okay? Because last time I checked, nothing ever changed when people were in their comfort zones. So make me the martyr. I don't give a fuck. I'ma still be exactly who the Lord created me to be. Society. Okay? If that makes you feel some type of way. Alright? Okay. Wow. This has been my indigo mind. All right, and I'm your host, Tashana, and I shall return. So, later for now. Bye.
Down on a million now. Had to go around the world, make shillings now.